Welcome to Direct Edition. Once again, we have 5 great new comics for you to check out, some great new music, and this week we've got a top guest in the shape of filmmaker Lawrence Koch. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
My pleasure.
We'll start this week with issue 15 of Wolverine Weapon X. Now, this is wrapping up the current story arc in this story. Jason Aaron, once again, does great writing. The art by Ron Garney is beautiful to behold. And what we get is a real kind of time travel, paradoxical, wrap-up type of a situation in this book. Even though you've kind of seen things like that before, it's kind of done in a fresh way that I think was really kind of readable.
I mean, I've enjoyed Wolverine Weapon X from issue 1 till now, and it's a series that's gotten better and better, and the art's brilliant, and yeah, it's got the cliches like you said, but because it's written with such heart and there's so much love put into the art and the story, you kind of forgive it for not being greater than it is, but all its parts combined together, good read, no complaints whatsoever.
And obviously they have major plans for Wolverine as a property with lots of new Wolverine books being launched, so we'll keep an eye out for some of that new stuff and report to you on it when we get to have a look at it. But for the moment, you may want to check this out. Wolverine Weapon X issue 15 out this week. This is issue number 601 of Wonder Woman. This is the new start for this character, written by J. Michael Straczynski.
I've always been a fan of Babylon 5 actually, and obviously I think the series was well known for him writing every single episode, so I was really excited to have a look at the comic book. I like the direction he's going in, because it kind of seems like they're really engaging a contemporary feel to it, and you know, what was really good is that I didn't have a sense of kind of like, you know, having read a lot of comics, I didn't have a sense of, okay, well, they're definitely going in this direction. It really keeps you guessing. I want to know what's going on with the story. I want to know what it's all about, and it kind of opens up like with a real big bang. So it was a good look.
Sometimes with DC, they've treated Wonder Woman as like the princess of the realm and forgetting that she's actually a warrior, and somebody said, hey, look, this woman can kick ass, let's show you. And that's what I'm enjoying as well, that she isn't always looking up to Superman or these other people to guide her. It's up to her now, and 5 out of 5, excellent.
A very readable new take on Wonder Woman, courtesy of J. Michael Straczynski. You'll want to check it out. This is issue 601 and it's out this week.
Yeah, where you been at, girl? Cause you know you always been that girl. Yeah, where you been at, girl? Cause I'm trying to get up in that, girl. Yeah, where you been at, girl? Cause you know you always been that girl. Yeah, where you been at, girl? I'm trying to get up in that, girl. What? Damn, love. Either I'm drunk or you the most beautiful woman I've seen in months. So rich or so I'll know and won't miss her. No,
The latest Ultimate Books hits the stands this week in the shape of this Ultimate Mystery #1, and this is carrying on from where Ultimate Enemy finished off. A great looking book to start off with.
It looks like they're trying to save the franchise, and it's working. I mean, I was a massive fan of the Ultimate to start with Miller and Hitch. And then I think where Marvel have gone a bit wrong is they've had this writer in, that artist, and some of the stuff's worked, some of it hasn't. But I've got to say, the dialogue between Spider-Man and his female clone is what dragged me into the story, gave it a bit of heart, and I've got to say, I'm really enjoying it.
Didn't grab me like some of the other comics, but much like yourselves, I really liked the exchange between Spider-Man and his clone. I felt like it was kind of, it had the right amount of kind of sassiness, naughtiness, and it was funny as well. I really liked it.
Brian Michael Bendis is doing a good job with this. I'm not sure if this is the Ultimate Universe. It should maybe be Alternate Mystery as opposed to Ultimate, because Ultimate suggests that this is the best version of Spider-Man and these characters and Nick Fury that you'll ever see, and I don't get that necessarily, but Alternate Mystery, certainly. Ultimate Mystery, I'm not entirely sure, but certainly worth checking out. Ultimate Mystery is on your shelves this week, and this is issue #1. The collaboration between Robert Kirkman and Todd McFarlane, Image's Superstars, continues with this, issue #8 of Haunt. This is a series we've enjoyed over its 8 issues. This one I thought was pretty cool. It kind of gives us a little bit of resolutions to certain things that have been happening over the last 8-9 months or however long this book has been running.
Intriguing. Didn't overly engage with it, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because there were some comic books that I reviewed that were just I really engaged with. However, I found the concept quite interesting and something that I think I could get into as a series.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So possibly something that, like, for a first-time reader, jumping in at issue 8 might be a bit tricky.
Definitely.
Well, you know, I mean, maybe maybe we'll hook you up with a few back issues and get you up to speed.
Top.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wasn't reading this comic until Iyare made me read it, and I've got to say, gutted that I wasn't following it from the start.
Yeah.
Again, it might be a comic that you're going to struggle to pick up at issue 8, but the concept, it kind of runs with Brother Voodoo, as in that kind of brother relationship.
Sure.
And it's almost like a very Venom-inspired.
Sure.
You know, and with the CIA Black Ops operations going on, and this guy struggling with having his brother chatting to him all the time and how they live. It's brilliant. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And the art is very light, and it just jumps off the page for me, and I'm drawn into the world.
It's a book that we're enjoying. It's a new series, one that we think is worthy of your attention. This is Haunt issue number 8, and if you get a chance, you should check it out. There's a load of other good stuff that we'd love to check out this week, including this.
Fantastic Four, issue 581.
Batman The Widening Gaia, issue number 6.
World War Hulks, Captain America vs. Wolverine, issue 2.
Thor, issue 612.
Incorruptible, issue 8.
World War Hulks, Spider-Man vs. Thor, issue 2.
Batman, Detective Comics, issue 867.
Green Lantern, issue 56.
Lex Luthor, Action Comics, 891.
The Return of Bruce Wayne, issue 4.
Secret Avengers, issue 3.
Frankencastle, issue 19.
Brightest Day, Green Arrow, issue 2.
The Flash, issue 4.
Black Cat, issue 2 of 4.
Uncanny X-Men 526.
First Wave, issue 3.
Issue number 5 of the Vampire Saga, American Vampire, hits the stands this week.
I gotta tell you, you know, between sort of like Twilight and the Vampire Diaries, I was all vamped out, you know, doing my head in. Picked it up with a lot of apprehension, totally blown away, but loved it. Absolutely loved it. Artwork, tremendous. Storylines, tremendous. It was issue 5. I'm going to be kind of really fiending to get my hands on 1 to 4 and kind of pick up the series because I just loved it. Loved everything about it.
I think it's just really good to see someone like Scott Snyder, who writes the first half of this book, standing kind of toe-to-toe with Stephen King, holding his own as a younger writer against this guy who's clearly kind of acknowledged around the world as a kind of a master kind of writer. I think that's amazing to kind of see that, and also I think it's really good because you can see in Stephen King's part that he's really enjoying the medium of comics and writing for that.
I was a massive Stephen King fan as a kid, and I mean, what I found is he would spend like pages describing how somebody was drinking a coffee. So seeing him write comics is like he can take a break from doing the descriptive stuff, letting the art speak, and then him just doing what he does best.
This is American Vampire, issue number 5, and it's out this week. Thanks so much for joining us this week. That's pretty much all we've got time for, just time enough to, 1, thank Lawrence for coming on the show.
Absolutely my pleasure.
Hopefully we'll see Lawrence back here again. Alex, as ever, we'll see next week. Thank you to everyone who's been following the show via YouTube. More of your names scrolling across the screen right now. We couldn't do the show without you, so keep following us, keep leaving us your comments and your questions, and keep getting your friends and family to subscribe to the show. That's real important. So we'll catch you next week with more new comics, more new music, and don't forget, our friends at Comicana want you to know that this Sunday, that's Sunday the 1st of August, there is a 1-day special sale here at Comicana where you can grab between 20 and 25% off everything.
Wow.
So if you're anywhere near Shaftesbury Avenue on Sunday the 1st of August, do yourself a favour and come grab yourself some discounted comics. We'll catch you next week on Direct Edition. For right now, peace.